All right, welcome in, guys. We got a special guest today. Goes by DR Golf Design, but his name is Daniel Ramans. We're going to check out one of his new courses called Viken Golf Links. Hello, Daniel. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for having me on this video.
Yeah, no problem whatsoever. How recently did you put this course out?
Oh, that's how long has EA been out? Because I put it out on the same day, actually.
Very nice.
2 weeks, I think.
So yeah, two and a half weeks or something like that. Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome. So yeah, we're gonna check it out. We're gonna check it out a little bit different fashion here. So we would play just a stroke play, just a turn order on, so we can see each other's shots. But he's gonna go on pin set 4, and from the white tees, and then I'm going to go pin set 1 from the black tees. So should be very interesting, just to kind of see the whole course and everything about it. So let's go ahead and jump into this. And as always, guys, if you want to smash that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, I'm going to leave Daniel's links down in the description down below. So feel free to go out and check out. You got a Twitch channel. Do you use the Twitch channel to stream any?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so he streams over on Twitch,
YouTube.
and then obviously his YouTube channel will be all in the description down below. So go check out. He does kind of showcase videos on his courses as well. So
And others.
and others.
Just put one out from Maddie from Canada's course.
Awesome. Maddie's and also good, well-known designer out there. So, all right, first shot of the day for me, really, too. So this should be interesting. Nice little par 4 to start.
This is the right wind for your hole to be shorter here.
Okay, little push fast right down the middle. Let's go.
All
right, so we'll get into some questions after you hit your shot here. But I believe this Viken Golf Links has been approved tour-worthy
good to go on this one.
by TGC.
How he does.
And I think it'll be hosting an event on the 15th on the 3-Click Tour.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Congrats for that.
Thank you. Let me get back into 2K swing timing here. Oh,
Yeah.
It's so fast.
Bouncing back and forth from EA to 2K is such a fast difference.
Right, a little bit slow. That's fine.
Should get a right bounce, yeah. Yep. Very nice. So
yeah,
did you?
as you can see, totally different from those tees.
Here's his
This-
second
Yeah.
shot.
Yeah. So did you manipulate the tees so like
Yeah.
you know, so the black tees aren't always the closest,
Rolling with
just different
4 iron
positioning,
here.
which is kind of
Yeah,
cool.
exactly.
I like when people do that. So
On some holes, the whites are longer. On some holes, the blacks are longer. But and on some other holes, especially in par 3s, I've done some different
This is
angles with
about
the white and the black
170
tees.
very
yards to the
nice.
pin.
Very nice.
And you'll obviously get different drivable par 4s with a different tee set.
See if I can do something with this approach here. A little bit short, I think. Maybe okay.
Get up.
All right, that's okay.
Well, missed the green there.
Have a
on
chance
that
here.
one.
Set back onto the tee.
There you go.
And this is your
The EA
third
Texas
shot.
wedge. Actually, this is. I probably can putt this.
I would put this in real life.
I would too. Yeah, being it's just a little uphill, but let's see if I can knock this in there. It's fairly straight. Just have to get the power.
you
That's
go.
definitely a power.
Starting around under par, what
Thank
better
you.
way
Thank
to
you.
do things? He's putting this next one for birdie.
So when did you kind of get started into virtual golf designing?
It actually started in. That's a bad putt. It actually started.
15 feet to
The
the cup.
ideas started in City Skylines. Funnily enough,
Okay.
Oh,
play
that's not gonna be
City
good.
Skylines a lot, and
Okay, this next putt is
at
for
one point
his
I was like,
bogey.
okay, now I have a city, but a
And
city
you
needs a golf
are
course, so
1 under
I
after
There you
that
go.
kind
one.
of
Wind
did
is
this
blowing
little
left to right on
thing
this
where
one.
I mocked up a golf course that nobody could play, obviously. And then I posted it in, I think it was Rick Shields' Facebook group. Rick Shields is the big
Yep.
golf YouTuber. I just posted a screenshot. And this was early 21, I think,
Okay.
when COVID was happening and we were all in
Beauty of a swing
lockdown, so
there.
nobody could golf outside. And I said, hey, nice, look, this is my golf course. And then people said, yeah, I want to play it. What's the name? And I was like,
Job
what?
on that approach.
And then I
Clear
found
to
out
tee
that
off.
there
Let's see what
was
happens
a
here with
golf
him.
game called the Golf Club 2019.
Mm-hmm.
This must have been 2020, by the way, then. Where you could actually build golf courses, and I was like, this is interesting. So I bought a PlayStation to be able to play the game because I had a MacBook back then and
Oh, sure. Yeah.
couldn't play it on Mac, obviously.
Right, here's his second shot.
And I got into it. So yeah, it's been a few years now.
Wonderful. Yeah, you've definitely put a name out there for yourself as one of the greats. So congratulations on that.
Thanks for saying that.
Yeah.
I still feel
footer
like
here.
I'm just kind of
Yeah.
messing around with it, you know.
Well, and it's one of those things. It's kind of like me and
Ooh,
on the
that
rankings of
dropped, and that's
TGC,
your
you know, it's like
second birdie in a row.
I'm very humble. I'm like, I'm just like, one of the
And that
people,
putt
but
safely in its
I'm
hole.
up to third in the
Okay, you'll stay
in the
right
world
there
golf
at 2
rankings.
under
I'm like,
after.
okay. You would have told me a year, 2 years ago that I would be up
Up
here,
on
and
hole
I'm
number
like,
3.
no chance whatsoever. So, but all right, the first of drivables. Third here. Well, I guess it's kind of drivable with this win for sure. I
Might
did.
even be drivable for me, actually.
Yeah, down 11. See if I can squeeze it between the bunkers. And I kind of pushed it.
Oh, you got the best pin there.
Yeah. Clear it all the
Good.
way. Oh, darn it. Okay.
That should come back.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I
all right.
bounced too hard right.
Yeah,
He's
I
just
kind
about
of pushed
ready
that
to
pretty
tee
hard.
off. Let's see how he does.
Okay, I got a pin that's straight down the throat of this green, actually. So I should be able to drive this and put this in the middle of the green. Just a tad slow, but that should be fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I should run right up there.
Keep going.
Keep going.
There it goes. Middle of the green.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. So when you design courses, do you take inspiration off
Your
of
second
real
shot
life
on the
courses
third.
or environments that you
course.
like?
Both, actually.
Very
So
nice.
I look at the different. There's a lot of courses that have very good documentation of their holes, and I look at those overhead pictures of the holes and try to figure out the strategy. I watch a lot of golf architecture
Good job with that
videos.
chip
Obviously,
shot.
there's guys like Ben V101
He's setting
Design
up here for an eagle
who's a
putt.
master of
Yeah.
architecture. I really like looking at God, what's the name again? Mayday's courses.
Okay.
He does very well in strategy as well. And then for environments, I use Google Earth a lot, actually. Oh,
Oh, look
There we
at
go.
this guy.
Will drop.
wow.
There you go. Look at
That's local knowledge for you.
that. Very nice, Eagle. Let's go.
Isn't putting so much better in 2K than in,
All right, here we go.
than in
This one's for
EA?
birdie.
I think so. I know they did an update on EA and
Still.
tried to fix some of the beads
moving
and stuff,
forward.
but it's just I think it's more of the camera angles
Scored
too.
down to 3 under.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
probably.
It just I mean obviously every new game is going to feel a little bit different, so but I'm trying to give my honest, assessment of EA. But we've played 2K for many years now, and it's hard to Hard to do something different.
So here's a hole that's really different for you than it is for me. You'd be able to bite off way more of that cliff than I am now.
All right, let her
But
fly. Let's see it.
we have very good wind actually for this hole. If this wind is in your face from the wide tees, it's a pretty tough hole. So that is actually why I put the black tees in for this one, just to give you a little shorter carry over that cliff, so you have a little more, just some more options for your
Nice
second
swing
shot.
on that.
Mm-hmm.
Actually took the same line there.
Yeah, it's gets a little gnarly onto the left.
He's around 185 yards out from here.
Got to be pretty confident either way.
Yeah. See, so now I have, in this wind, it's only 7 iron for my second shot into par 5.
Mm-hmm.
Which is how links would work, I think. I mean, with the wind and how open
Yeah.
the
With
courses
the
are.
7 iron.
Sometimes you hit you hit driver wedge into a par 4. Sometimes it's driver 3-wood into a par 4.
Exactly, yeah.
Depending on the weather.
Okay, second
Yeah,
shot
the
here
wind
on
plays such a huge factor in links courses.
Mm-hmm.
No, I love the coastal, the cliffs, the you know, this type of design for sure.
One thing I'm not really crazy about on this course, but I tried different routings. All the cliffside holes have the cliff on the right
Come on,
side.
kick to the right.
And I mean, for this second shot, obviously
do
the
nicely.
cliff kind of bulges into the land, so it
Yeah.
plays into
We'll
the
go to 5
strategy
under for the round
on
and
both
sink
sides of the green. But I would have loved to have holes that run along the cliff in the other direction, but it was just it created a really weird routing and some funny green to
be
tee
a good
walks
one.
that I didn't
Oh,
want
man,
to have
just
on the
missed
course.
with
So
the eagle.
decided
Yeah.
to go
And,
with the way it
14-foot
is,
putt
and
for him.
I think it still works. Just would have been better if there's like 1 or 2 holes that have the cliff on the right side directly
Yeah.
in your face.
Well, it's, you know, in real
Putt
life, it's hard
drops
to.
for eagle.
Very nice back-to-back
Those-
eagles too.
Back-to-back eagles, wow.
What's going on here? Yeah, no, obviously it does work. It does work very well. We were talking about last night.
Right now you are at 4 under
You
par for
mentioned
the day.
the weather station off
Yeah.
in the background. Yeah, it's kind of a cool design. I haven't zoomed in on it. On PlayStation, you're very
Yeah.
limited on what you can zoom. I wish I could get
Well-
an overview of everything, but what does that resemble over there?
I actually prefer people not zooming in sometimes. No,
Of course,
because
of course.
I mean, I put stuff far away from the course, and it's more meant to be like almost a 2-dimensional picture instead of
And they're
Right.
choosing the
stuff
6
that you can
iron here.
interact with, and that is also a trick that I discussed with
let's
Arctic Fury
see what
in
you
the
do
video
off
that
the
we
tee
did
here.
a few days ago, or actually 2 weeks ago. He says everything that's near the playing surfaces needs to be detailed and all, but stuff that's far away, please don't put too much detail into it because people will not see it. And most
Right.
people
Coming in
don't
for a
play on
landing here on the
PC.
green.
Yeah.
So they will never fly over and zoom in.
Right.
Here's our second
Right.
shot on this 5th hole.
For instance, these houses on the left. If we were to fly over there, it would look really bad because some are like half floating, and you know.
Mm-hmm. But from afar, it's fine.
Yeah,
It's
you're
perfect.
only
Yeah.
meant to look at it from here.
Sneak by again.
Oh, got robbed.
And to him, I say good luck, because this is an insanely long putt for a fella to make.
So do you play golf in real life then?
Yep,
Perfect.
I do.
Any great handicap
my
that
goodness.
I'm sure you're better than I am. I'm
He's got a
actually
16
starting golf
footer.
league on Monday night. We have a 9-hole league here, and it's interesting. So very nice comeback, but
I played
I-
20 handicap
Putts good
actually.
so far?
so not
okay,
that good.
that's probably about
That was a
right where
good
I am
putt.
too. I'm a bogey golfer, so
Yeah.
depends how
4
many
under
alcoholic
par
beverages
currently.
I consume during the round. It just makes the game a little funner at times.
That's something that that would never happen here in the Netherlands, at least. Beer out on the course.
Yeah.
But I was in Wisconsin with my family, and I played a round of golf at
Uh-oh.
White Eagle Golf Club in Hudson.
Okay.
And my cousin said,
Okay,
"Whoa, wait, we
full
forgot
send.
something,"
Let's
and
get
he
going.
just ran into the clubhouse, got a 6-pack of beer, and came back out. And so there was this ice bag that the beers were in, and I
Yep.
was like, "Wow, this is a whole thing here." And I told him, "Well, don't expect me to play good at all, because well, beer and golf, that just doesn't go
Don't worry
together
about it.
for me." But I
Right.
actually
Coming
played
out of the
better.
second cut.
Yeah, it just
So
loosens you up.
Yeah,
It's
dicey. Let's see what
yeah,
we
it's
got.
kind of
Yeah.
fun. It's a very common thing here, for sure.
Yeah, I know. He told me, and yeah, and it was fun actually.
Yep.
I'll get out there on the fairway, please.
Yeah, we
that's
both
fine.
kind of made a mess at this hole. It's a
Yeah.
very well designed hole because
Taking a
it
look
does
at the
funnel into this
elevated green from here.
I guess I don't know what do you call it, heavy rough.
Mhm. We should have both taken the left hand route,
Well, I tried, but I
left
pushed
of
it.
those
I
bunkers.
pushed it and slowed it, and I just put it out here.
Is this where the Albi was made
All right,
yesterday?
let's see what
Yeah.
happens.
I
This
believe
is
so,
his
yes.
Third shot.
Mr. Spice, hold it out.
Tremendous shot that was.
Mm-hmm.
Taking this one.
And
with
then
9
Webb made
iron.
an
no,
Albie
that went
later in the
nowhere.
round.
That was bad.
Setting up
Yeah, a
for
little
our
short.
third shot.
You're still rocking the HB Studios clubs, aren't you?
Yeah,
Yeah, you take that.
I'm stubborn. I get stuck in my
All right, here we
ways.
go. This is his fourth
Since
shot.
since in this game they don't really, mean too much.
Huh.
The driver makes a different sound, but doesn't. There's
Yeah.
no, performance enhancement of clubs, which is kind of, it's kind of nice in a way, but then it's like, there's no incentive to club up, but that way you
Well,
can
he's got a
get
long
the club,
putt.
the
Not
look
sure
of
what's
the
gonna go
club
down
that you
here.
like to.
Get in.
Get in there.
Oh,
Oh.
no. I made
This
a
could
right
take
mess of
you
this
to
hole.
5
Wow.
under.
It's gonna be bogey.
Oh, it's getting there.
Oh,
my.
yeah.
Oh no.
This is what I get when I
7-foot
wake up
putt for
and
him.
jump on the golf course right away.
And that drops for bogey.
Yeah, and the course will kind of bite you if you
Mm-hmm.
play too casually.
6 feet
Yeah.
to the cup. Looking good.
Yeah,
Nicely
like last night, I
played.
think we were scoring on it pretty well.
Hmm. All right.
So you've done some collaborations in the past. Would
after
you
that
consider
hole,
doing
you
some in the
will
future?
stay
If
right
so, who would you like to work with, like that you haven't worked with?
Yeah, you might need a little more power. We got a headwind. on
I
this
have
one.
done some collaborations in the past, but I've done some stuff with Victory Lane Sports.
That's looking nice off the
But
tee.
the course actually never saw the light of day because we were in that, like, between
He's ready to
2K21 and
tee off and see
2K23, and
what he
we
has.
Sure.
both had other stuff to do. Obviously, I made Six Pennies a Lair for
Yep. Very nice course.
gamer ability, which at the time was a cool course. If I look at it now, I'm like, okay. So
You're
much
always going to
stuff I could do
critique your
better.
course. Yeah, you're always going
Yeah,
to.
actually, what's funny is that this plot, the shape of the cove, the course is built
He looks
around,
to be about
is
130 yards
heavily
away.
inspired by Sixpenny's Lair.
Okay, I can see that.
This is an 8 iron.
And in the future, there is something coming up with
Second
Victory
shot
Lane
here on the
Sports,
7th.
but I'm kind of careful with talking too much about it because it's just never 100% sure that the course will actually be published.
Sure.
And that's more me than him. But
Okay. Yeah.
I'm kind of I start a lot of plots and then I'm like, yeah, this looks cool. And with those new assets that we got in the
Looks like this one has eyes for the
in the
green.
latest update,
Oh, yeah, that's
I was
gonna
like
do just fine.
using
Great work.
those and it's like, okay, we got this really cool environment and he's all
Setting up for a
enthusiastic
birdie
about
here.
it. And now I kind of left that plot alone for 1.5 weeks already, and I'm looking at it again and I'm like, nah, this is not really what I want. So yeah,
Yeah.
Will drop.
I communicate a lot
8-footer
about
here in
stuff
front of
that I
us.
do, and then sometimes it never
This putt's
actually
going.
becomes a course. And
And count
Trying
it.
to-
That's birdie.
trying to slow myself down in that sense a little bit.
Right. Right. Do
All
you
right,
like
and
some of
after
the
that,
new
you
objects
brought your
then that
score
are been
down
entered
Oh, I
into
do.
Designer?
par.
Definitely.
Got a nice
Yeah.
tailwind on this one. See what you can do with that.
There's the textures of the buildings. You'll see the clubhouse when we get back on 9 in a few minutes. The textures of the walls those are better. The buildings themselves are better. There's some cool like urban UK urban stuff that you can play with. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. The new rocks, obviously,
that'll
on
work.
this
Mhm.
course,
Nice
I've made a
approach.
lot of use of.
All right, interested to see what he has in store
And
for us here.
it's thanks to those new rocks that I actually postponed the publish date for this course because I had my cliffs done,
Going
and then those
9
rocks
iron.
came out, and I was like, no, I'm gonna redo all of my coastal stuff here because those look cool. So yeah, I'm really happy with what we got from 2K, and I'm actually
And this next
I
putt
didn't
for him
expect them
is for birdie.
to be putting stuff out like this in 2K23. I thought they would save that for 2K25, but
Yeah.
well, we got
Get in
some cool
there.
stuff.
Oh,
Nice.
nice putt.
And
roll.
it drops.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm positively surprised actually by what we got.
Yeah, it's not being a designer
Over
myself. I
6
haven't
under
obviously
today.
seen
If you
everything,
take this.
but I've heard a lot of good things recently. So, and hopefully they've fixed a majority of the game crashes.
Yeah, that too. If you want to take a good look at everything they put out there, play Sheep's Hill by
Let's
Arctic
get in
Fury,
there.
because he's
That was
created a
fantastic.
course that features virtually every new asset that they put in.
Yeah, we played that a few times. The Newfoundland course. It's it's very well done.
Yeah,
The par 4.
yeah, I love that.
All right. Options here. A couple well-placed bunkers, of course. Fasted
But
down the left side. here.
More
Okay.
than enough room on the left side.
Yeah,
And he's ready to.
it's one thing
let it
I've
rip.
learned over
Let's
the
see how this
years
hole
is
goes.
to have a one-way miss instead of a two-way miss.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, if you need a perfect, that's something. But
He's in the deep
if you
stuff
can aim
here.
a little
He's
to the
buried in
right
there.
or to the
Let's see how he
left and
does.
hit a fast or a slow, and be safe, go ahead and do it.
Mm-hmm. Keep hitting the wrong buttons on the controller.
I've done that.
And they are.
Yep, you
Oh,
play EA and you
iron
come
on
back,
this one.
or vice versa. It's
This is actually fine from where I was.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
setting
very
up
nice recovery
here
shot.
with an
Happy to
elevated
keep
green
to
ahead.
to carry that bunker.
Check out the clubhouse real quick here.
Yeah, so as you can see, it depends on the lighting, but I'm hoping you have a close-up shot right now. Those walls, those like cobblestone, natural stone walls.
Yep,
I really like the contrast
I do
and the
too.
shadows and everything. It looks so much better than the older buildings that we got. I think most of them are from the original golf club one, actually.
Yeah, it
And
looks
we could
really,
still make
really
them
good.
look good, but this is just so much better. The textures look better, and it interacts better with the lighting as well.
Mm-hmm.
This one's looking pretty dialed.
Too bad.
Nice shot.
Done,
Yeah,
well
thank you.
judged. All right, third shot for him.
So I think I did a kind of a course review on Lupo Golf Resort. That was another.
Yeah. You played it. You played 2 rounds on it in one of the societies, I think.
Yeah, I mean Chewbacca Rant is a great guy. He always he notifies us all of all the new and upcoming courses, and
This one's 7 feet
he
away.
spends probably a few hours every day just kind of going through some of the new releases.
Yeah.
Always the first one to let us know for sure.
Looking pretty good.
Which is awesome. I mean,
You're
it's
cooking out there.
couldn't ask for a better
7
friend.
birdies so far.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Who
Yep.
Another guy who does that, and he does that for gamer ability mostly, is Scoot Magoot. He's another
Okay.
one of those.
Yep.
He will
Here's
just
his,
every new
6-foot putt.
course by fairly well-known designers. He'll scout those, and I think he schedules
And that putt drops
the
on in
gamer
for par.
ability
Oh, the
society as well.
Yeah.
And after that one, you're sitting at 7 under. Looks like a par
But yeah,
4 for this
Chewy,
one.
as I still like to call him.
Yep.
He's a very nice guy. So this is really drivable now, I think.
Yeah, it's 320 for me.
Yeah.
Down 7. The wind is hurting a little bit, but I think I can still manage.
So this is
Around
one of
the
the
corner.
holes from the YTs. Most players from the YTs will not be able to go for this one.
Gotcha.
From the black tees, definitely you can.
Stay over here a little bit.
Use the
Little
bank.
funnel. Yeah, might be a little long. But that's okay. Actually, it kicked pretty good here. Yeah, I'm just gonna run through it. I think it's a very well-designed hole because it's very hard to get close.
Here we go. Let's see what this guy does.
I am definitely not going for this. Gonna fade it into the left part of the fairway. That should bounce out.
Yep.
Bounce.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Actually, kind of like how the heavy rough just puts the handbrake on.
Yeah.
So you don't roll into that
Looks like
abyss.
he's around 130 yards out from
Yeah, that's
here.
something I'm still not used to in EA because depending on the the course, it will either
This one with the 8 iron.
roll just like a green,
Looks like this will be on the dance floor.
or yeah.
Sit.
Ooh. Stay there. Okay.
I'll put it back.
Yeah.
You got a good look at birdie at least, I would
Here's
say
our
here.
second
Yeah,
shot on
yeah.
the 10.
I have a slight chip chance. This is pretty flat coming back to the hole, but to get it there. It's downhill. Okay. Pretty good opportunity. Oh,
Nice chip.
thank you.
Nice chip.
That's one thing I've worked
Setting
on,
up his third shot
and I've
here.
finally decided to either do a push fast, because on the shorter chips, it's almost guaranteed it's going to be fast.
Hmm.
So to keep it straight.
That just went nowhere.
This next putt is a par putt. for
That's
him.
the thing that's quite a bit different in the two games too, because putting through the French here just
And finishing the
kills
hole
it a
today,
lot.
Solid putt.
Yeah.
where EA you can do the
And this
Texas
is about
wedge and
4 feet. Nicely
let
done.
it roll some.
And you're 8 under par currently.
Very well
the,
done.
The Texas wedge in EA also kind of skips and hops
And
a
on this
little
one, the
bit
wind
before
is
it
picked
reaches
up.
the
It's going
green,
left to right.
Yeah.
which is very realistic, I would say.
Yeah, well, if you're hitting a putter, you know, harder, it's going to. There is a little loft that will.
2%, I think.
Yep, something like that. We want.
Turtleback or no?
Yeah, I know. Or as what was it? Webby put it down here on the other green, which you could definitely do. I don't know if that was, I mean, Link's course, but yeah, I think we can.
But you're allowed to.
Well, you
Yeah.
put a nice swing onto that one.
This might be all right unless it goes on the right side of it. Oh man. Okay, I got a good bounce.
That'll stay.
Yep.
Yeah, nice one.
Thank you.
All right, let's see how he does.
Just a little bit behind you here.
It's gonna stop.
No.
Ah, there we go. So I left the conditions on default
Second
pretty
shot
much.
on
So
the 11th.
I don't know what you have it set up as.
It's supposed to be firm and fast, everything.
Firm and fast. Okay.
Well, the greens aren't that fast, but that's because in real life, a fast link screen would just your ball would just kind of blow off the green if it blows too hard.
Yep. Well, that's gotta sit down. Thought the wind would knock that down a little bit more.
There's a green and under regulation for you. Pat yourself on the back.
I've seen
he's
different
got
people
about a
play this hole,
deuce and a
and
half, I'd
it's
say, to
actually a
get to that
really simple
pin.
par 5. I mean, you can easily get there in 2 in most situations. But I've seen people struggle with it because I think because they overthink it. And this water here on the left doesn't really ever come into play unless you hit a really bad shot. But I've heard and seen people think about that water, and I'm actually really glad how it turned out because in its simplicity, it's making people think
All right,
and
let's see what we
doubt
can do. This
themselves,
one for your eagle.
and that's
Right.
when you start making mistakes. So
Yep, for sure. Oops, I was gonna showcase the water here a little bit. The waterfall.
the water actually runs under the fairway through a little pipe and then comes back on the other side. Comes back out on the other side.
I kind of like how you so it cuts a channel through down the hill. You know, the water actually comes from somewhere. So, and then it says put it through a little we call it a culvert, you know, under the fairway, which is kind of neat.
Yeah.
Comes out the other side. Very nicely done. Love it. The little details always show. Oh, quite enough.
He's setting up for an eagle here.
Go, 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 go. No, just low.
Yeah, very close. Nice shot.
All right, you've
Thank
got
you.
about 6 feet here. So far, so good.
So have you've always been
that'll work.
in the
That's
Netherlands?
for birdie.
Yes, apart from 1 year, almost a year, I've lived in Wisconsin. But
And you're sitting right there.
I was
at
born
9
and
under
raised
par
in
after that
Amsterdam,
hole.
and I still live there.
Gotcha.
All right, let's see what we can do
So this
off
hole
this
is-
tee here. It's a long
is
par
the
4.
same for us for both black and white tees.
Gotcha. I think what I did, because I went over it. I think I can go over it again. I'm gonna try.
Does it benefit you in any way, though?
No, but it's just it's what I think
Fun.
of, you know. Well, it's definitely over. Might be too far. Yep, a little too far.
Oh, no good. And let's see how this tee shot fares for
So
him.
this
just
is
a-
another one. That water, I mean, there's no real reason to take it on.
No.
This fairway on the right that you hit it to, it doesn't give you a better angle. So everything, I just kind of put it there to make you
So this tee
think.
shot should work.
People like me.
Why is it there? Can I carry this?
And he's about
Let's try and
150
carry
yards
this, and then
out
you make
from here.
mistakes.
Yep. Yep. That's how my mind thinks.
Okay, they're going with
Hey,
the pitch and wedge
it's
here.
presented
That's
as
how
a
I play.
challenge. Yeah, it's presented as a challenge.
Yeah. So when there's bunkers that I can that I may or may not carry, I don't think about my second shot. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna carry this, and that's gonna leave me a much shorter shot in, and then it's
Well, in
like
the
you're
deep stuff, you might
between
need
a flop and a
club or
pitch, and then
two
it's
extra on
actually a
the
pretty
shot.
bad place to be in.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, this is looking
Too
good.
much. I added a little bit more loft, but
Well done. That's
Not bad
another
from there.
green in regulation. 11 feet to the cup for him.
Yo, birdie.
That'll drop for birdie.
well, this is the first kind of interview I guess I've done with a course designer. Besides, you know, I play a lot with Chewbacca, who does designing as well, and Brad.
Down and you get to 10 under par.
But this is nice. Yeah, I might make this into a little series if I can get a hold of some of the other guys as well.
Yeah, it's cool. It's
Well, it's heading
Stay
towards
up.
the hole.
always nice to.
Just right by the hole.
I always like
There
to
we go.
play
This one for par.
with really good players, or watch them play, because it tells me so much about how they look at courses and what choices they make.
Sure.
So here, just to the left of me, those little yellow flowers, that's something I had like less than 1% object meter left. And then I just went, okay, let's just make the tee boxes a little more pretty, you know. A little bit of Arctic Fury influence, perhaps, because just before I published this, I did the interview with him.
Well, I think this turned out really, really nice.
This is one of my favorite par threes, actually, on the course.
Down 33, so 11. Try to use a little math once in a while. I'm very instinctive. I pulled that. Distance was good.
This one's looking good. We're on the green with that one.
I used to
Well
be
done.
100%
This is a
instinct,
long
and then
shot, but,
it's like,
you
well,
can make it.
math does play. You know, if it's 30 feet down, that's exactly 10 yards. Oh, nice putt. Nice putt.
And that will drop. All right, 10 under par if you sink this.
So these
Towards that hole.
hills or mountains in the
Amazing.
background, they used
Sure.
to be much sharper peaks. Nice bird, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you.
I had much sharper peaks there, and then I looked at what because this course is set in the Northern Isles, on the Northern Isles between Scotland and Norway,
Mm-hmm.
and the way I sculpted the land, it's like it's been formed by glaciers in the Ice Age.
Okay.
But I had these peaks, and I was looking at how the land on those actual isles look, and it was less peaky than it was in my course. So I had to kind of do that all over again.
Yeah,
Because when
round it
the
off.
ice rolls over it, it kind of numbs it down, right?
Yep.
Instead of
Yeah, but it'll round that off.
yeah, that's the word. Well, that is a
Look at that. Beautiful. Get all the way up there.
roll up there, bugger.
Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway.
So for you, it's longer now.
Yeah, it's 332. Oh, yeah, it's quite a bit longer, isn't it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a full driver, I think. Should be fine. Have to overpower it a little bit.
This could be good. No
Nice
laying
shot.
up for you
Thank
today,
you.
hey?
It's a little cautious,
Go.
but
Putting for eagle
just
here
went for
now.
it
This
anyway.
is par 4. Okay, he's green side here, just in the rough.
So where do you come up with the names of your courses?
This one, Viken, is Norwegian for cove.
Okay.
So
Makes
that was
sense.
a pretty simple one.
28
okay.
feet from the cup.
I actually talked to Leach Foxen, who is from Norway, and asked him, like, is there a better name to come up with for this course? And he said, no, Viken kind of does the trick because that's what it is. It's a vik. It's it's a cove. And what was my
Great
previous
putt.
one?
Just
Oh,
didn't
there's
go
a
all the
little
way on
par
it.
3 course that I did for
Okay,
the
he's setting up for
VLS,
birdie
the
here.
Victory
Let's,
Lane.
see what happens.
Yeah, the Horseshoe
Contest
Bend.
Series, Horseshoe Bend.
Mm-hmm.
And
That
one
came
will
from just the fact that the river bends in a horseshoe shape. Very, very simple.
drop.
Very
Nothing
simple,
left in
yeah.
this one.
The Dutch lowlands.
Nice putt. I like the way this is shaping
Well,
up. That's your
it's a lowlands
second
course.
in a
and
row
it's Dutch.
of birdies.
Yep.
Lupo is wolf in Latin
Okay.
and in Italian. And that's because I kind of used the
All right,
wolf, the
let's
course, the
send
Pete Dye
this
course
ball
at Paiute
away.
Golf Resort as an inspiration for that one. That's a desert course as well. Yeah, I
That
just
swing was to
take
die
stuff
for.
from real life, but I think
Very
every
nice.
designer does that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Most,
And here we go.
yeah,
This
stuff
is
that makes
his
sense
second
and
shot.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, a good
They're
course
going
has
with
a
the
sense
4-iron
of
here.
place, and I think the name should reflect that same sense of place as well.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay, about 170 yards to the pin.
Surprised I didn't roll out more. I guess it does go back uphill, doesn't it?
Yep, a little bit. I really like this second shot, even though I designed it myself. But I the way it works out with that, those rocks and bushes right in your
Oh.
face.
Come on, ball.
Yeah.
Kick right.
I'm going to your hole, apparently.
Okay, on the green.
Okay.
That's good stuff. Just wish it would have.
That was bad.
I wish it would have been a little bit closer. All right, let's get a birdie and get out of here. What do you say?
Left myself a nice little putt here. Seems like it's downhill, but it goes back uphill and slows down.
And he's putting this one for birdie.
This green goes in all directions.
Mm-hmm.
but everything runs to the middle. So it's a pretty long second shot and it's blind.
Ouch!
So
right
it
by
needed the
hole.
punch bowl to kind of funnel everything
Setting up a 12-foot.
Yeah,
back
hold-
onto the green.
Hold the green, yeah.
It could be a good one. And the putt
Good
drops
par.
for par. Nice,
Thank you.
nicely done.
Same for you.
Thank you.
Couple nice
That
pars.
one will drop.
So you said you had a couple things in the works
Yeah,
that
but that
you
one
can't really
is
talk about too
11
much
under
because
par
well,
for
you always
you.
have things in the works, but no.
Well, it's
Not,
not like I can talk about it, but
Sure.
it's,
If it's going to come out or if it's not or if it, yeah.
yeah. It's not like it's a secret or anything.
Not
I'm
like it's
working on an executive course right now.
Mhm.
That is heavily inspired by a course in Georgia that we cannot legally say the name of on
Sure,
stream.
sure. I have no clue what you're talking about.
Oh, there's some purple
let's
and
see what you do
some
here.
white, you know, that like the flowers and very green fairways. And
Right. Jackets are green sometimes.
Yep.
Heavily inspired by that. That's cool. That's I always like to see
Yeah, and it's
renditions. and-
it's nice because it's so different from this, you know.
Yeah.
This the almost overly manicured parcel of land. And it's way out of
Well,
my
it's heading in
comfort
the right
zone, which
direction.
is also good for a change.
Great work
Sure.
there. That's a great
Yeah.
approach.
Do you
I'm
like
glad
more
it's
link
him and
style
not
courses
me
than
out there. This is a kind of a long
like
putt to deal
American
with.
traditional, I guess?
Well, I like courses
Oh no. Okay.
with a natural
And
look.
it
Ooh,
drops.
that was almost.
I thought it was going to stop on the lip there for
And
you.
a putt to go down
Very
to
nice.
12 under par. Wow.
Yeah, I like natural looking courses, and I don't think that particular course in Georgia looks natural at all.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. I can
But
see
then
that.
Okay, this one is
I'm
for the
I'm
par.
actually I'm really critical about what they do to make that course play the way it does and look the way it does. It's so unnatural. But this is a video game, so I thought, well, if there's
Sure.
one place where you can just go out all out and do it that way, it's in a video game. So yeah, just want to try it out, see what it turns out, how it turns out. And it's looking pretty cool up until now.
You a lefty
that's
in?
me.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah. Are you a lefty in real life too?
Yep.
Okay.
I
Good.
was like, why are you not playing?
I can't.
Sorry, viewers.
That is perfectly fine.
That would be the place where you put in that commercial break on this video. We'll be right back
All right,
after
bombs
this.
away.
Yep.
Let's hit that fairway.
So I know Spice, who I play with all the time, has a course that was made kind of from him that's inspired for that same Georgia area. It's called Spice Island, so it's that course as an island.
Oh, really?
Yeah, kind of a coastal vibe. But it's I think it's a LiDAR version.
Interesting.
Yeah. So this is a little. I mean, you should be able to get over this. The green is set up a little bit higher than the fairway to cover. I think I might still need some overpower. But
Just a pure swing.
yeah,
There you go.
yeah, that works well.
All right, this is his second.
I think actually with that wind, this should just turn out fine. I keep hitting these slows.
Get up there. Bounce. Oof. Oof. Stay.
Come back down.
Stay in the short grass.
Yep.
And here's our second shot on the 17th.
This is really a tiny green compared to the rest of the course, and then half of it is not suitable for a pin.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of liked it sitting on this slope because everything is so wide open,
That'll
and I
do
thought
nicely.
let's pinch it
This is
a
his
little bit
third
just
shot.
before you
Sure.
come back to the clubhouse. And the way this green is set up is inspired by hole 9 on the Kingsley Club in Michigan.
Okay.
And that's a green that if
He's got 12 feet to go here.
if you play it in real life, I think you just kind of hit it into the bank and let it come back.
Right.
So this plays a little differently, but I still like to have this
And here's an
really
8-footer
heavy
for us.
slope on the green.
Yeah. Yep. That's nice.
Looking good.
Oh, jeez.
So
Gosh.
good. That was a fantastic shot.
Caught the edge of a hole. All right.
Okay,
But
he's
still
got 2
went
feet
in.
to go here.
Bogey for me.
Okay, safely home with that putt. And 12.
Yeah,
under
I-
is
Really
your
well,
current
actually.
Score.
Yeah. Yeah.
12 and
Picked up
under.
here, blowing right
I
to
wish
left.
I had more of an eye for designing. I mean, I can visualize a course, but I get into this mode where when I'm playing a course, I kind of zone out, you know, unless something catches my eye, and then it's like, you know, something that just opens my mind up, and I'm like, holy cow, this course is amazing. But if I'm focused on playing well, then it kind of just, you know, pushes all that aside.
Yeah.
I
But
think this is heading to the fairway.
which I guess is good for my playing ability.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
Okay, he
So I don't let
appears to be a
the
roll
I
on
don't
this
let the
one. Let's see
environment
how
bother
this
me.
tee
But
shot goes.
So this hole is way longer for you now than it is for me.
oh, I see
So I
that.
put the black tees way back there.
Oh, it's right in it.
Bunker coming up.
Oh, it might get a kick. Oh no, it hit the bunker. Darn. Let's see if it hit that light rough. It might have bounced
Okay,
out.
this is about 125 yards away.
When it just goes into a bunker like that, I always in the back of my mind I hear that burp from the mighty Sarlacc in the Return of the Jedi, you know. They're like, thank you.
Uh, all right, 11-mile-an-hour wind. Come on.
kick left.
Uphill putt.
There you go.
too
That's
bad.
what you want. All
Wow.
right,
This,
just a
this looks
3-foot
fun.
lie.
How did it stay there?
That's light rough, yeah. So
Yeah, I put light rough there, so it kind of rolls back down, but didn't roll. Well, I hit it straight into it, so it might have kind of plugged itself in there.
yeah.
All right, he's putting this one for birdie.
Well,
Time
putting
for
for
a
birdie.
60-footer. Let's go. Well, I gotta say, Daniel, it's a very, very well done course. Get in there for him. Oh. Slow down. Slow down.
Thanks so much. Oh no!
And you're
And his
so.
fourth shot on this hole.
But yeah, it was very, very nice meeting you.
No.
And you're still away. The famous last words in golf, right?
Insanely long
Yeah.
putt to contend with here.
He doesn't
I
want it
don't
to
even
end,
know what,
folks.
to say about it other than let's just watch and see
Now
what he
break
does.
and get in there. No.
Oh,
what
Jesus.
Just missed.
It's really gonna go off again?
Wow. Who designed this
All right.
course? Oh
I'm done
gosh.
with this.
Looks like the driver off the curb.
Going out in style.
Yep. True that.
He's
Oh.
definitely
I'll just
into
skip
the
the hole
second
now.
cut. Let's see how he does.
Too bad.
Oh.
It looked so good for a while.
This putt
Yeah. No, yeah, you were playing really well.
13
I still finished under par.
Oh yeah. Well, you were 8 under.
Yes, I was.
Oh, a little high.
Rolled right by.
Yeah, the screen seems like it has a
6
little
foot
roll
go
to it.
Here.
It's a mean
This one's
green.
tracking.
Mean green.
Okay, and today you've managed to drop that.
Well, I just want to say thank you
on in
again,
here on
and
the final
congratulations
hole.
on all your success on designing.
Very respectable.
It really shows to us golfers out here that you know what you're doing, and I really enjoy playing your courses.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me, first of all, and
Yeah.
I love your content. I like watching you stream, and and I love that you're doing this. There cannot be enough showcases for designers out there, so I hope you
Right.
continue that for others as well.
Well, awesome. Yeah, I will definitely do that. I want to make this into something for sure. But yeah, streaming wise, we have fun, especially over on Twitch. So it is a fun time. So YouTube is for my TGC stuff and a couple videos here and there. So, but
Cool.
awesome. Well, have a great rest of the evening over there, and I have to get ready to go to work. So my 9 to 5.
Have a good one.
So, all right. Thanks again.